freaking Beatuses. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Prime's Leader Class Rodimus Prime / Hot Rod. Evolution. I don't know what you want to call it. This is one of the two first wave leader figures. And my third Power of the Prime's figure. I have both of the Wave 1 Deluxe Dinobots. And I have this. But I have Grimlock on the way. This is a pretty cool figure. I've wanted a Rodimus Prime ever since I got the Classics Deluxe Hot Rod figure all the way back in 2011. So I've basically been waiting for this figure for about 7 years. And that's pretty crazy. He comes with his instruction booklet, which is bigger. And it's got red over it. I like that. He has his card, and he is Rodimus Megatronus, and he's unstoppable and uncontrollable and unstoppable. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. And here's the figure. We'll get into these guns later in the robot modes. And for the most part, it looks like Rodimus Prime. It's okay. This is an okay mode. The thing that kills it for me is that you can see the fists straight through, and that bothers the frick out of me. Like, what kind of Winnebago would just have weird random robot fists coming out the front of it? Another thing I don't like is that since this has to turn into Hot Rod as well, the front doesn't look, well, the car section of it that you drive does not look like, well, Rodimus Prime in the movie. The windshield is all the way up here in the front, and it has like half of this flame decal right here. The stickers, I've only had this since that toy hunt video I made. And, well, today's January 17th, so I've only had this for a few days, and the stickers are, like, peeling off. I've never had a sticker problem, but this just straight up sucks right here. And I'm really not happy with it. But the stickers look good. The underside doesn't show too much robot, except for the Hot Rod's hands and his legs and stuff. But it doesn't look all that bad. He rolls and all that fun stuff. Let's transform it. And what you're gonna want to do first is untab this right here and right here. Untab these pipe sections. Well, I do want to say I do like the way the pipes line up. That's pretty cool. Just split these pipes out of the way, and I just kind of bring those to the front. Untab these sections here. And he tabs into a few different places. He tabs in to this yellow fin right here, this big one, and there's the Hot Rod one, there's the Rodimus one, this is the Rodimus one, and that connects to Hot Rod. And then the bottom of his legs right here tab into the orange legs for our Rodimus Prime. So you just kind of split it, and then we'll move break this off to the side. And here's what you have as a Rodimus. And it's not really complete, so we just have to move the pipes to the back. And I do like this way better than the Titans Return version. The Titans Return version is like, I hate the way the vehicle mode looks. The robot mode isn't all that bad, but that vehicle mode is trash. They did the same thing with Jazz in Power of the Primes, of how, like, the wheel well sections right here, all the way from here, are super huge, and then the hood and the windshield sections are like super small. I hate that deformed style, and I think it looks ugly. This looks like G1 Hot Rod, and I think this looks fantastic. I love it. Then again, it rolls pretty nice, whatever. We'll transform it. We just bring the pipe sections to the front, come to the back, and just kind of wriggle the legs out of the way. Come to the front and kind of loosen up the arms so they come untabbed from this front section. Bring it down, kind of bring it up a little bit, twirl this whole section around, push it back in, fold it up, and you can't see the figure. Bring down the arms and just kind of bend them. Take this whole section here and rotate it around and kind of rest it on his back. Open up these sections here, fold out the feet, open it up, fold out the feet, and that is the Hot Rod figure. And it doesn't look that bad, but Hot Rod has always had short shoulders, and that's a design I've really don't, I haven't liked when they enlarge the shoulders. I always preferred this look. But it looks stupid now because while his arms are short now, up top, they're super long down here. So it kind of destroys the look of it. That and the elbow bend looks really weird. I don't like it. He doesn't look as dynamic, and he just kind of looks like he has annoyingly elongated arms. So, love the shoulders, hate the forearms. You can give him one of these two guns. I usually go for this gun because it's just seems a little pidgier. So yeah. Another thing I don't like is how you can see this whole windshield section back here. The chest looks pretty good. I like how they got rid of the engine block. So that's nice. That's another thing I haven't liked about Hot Rod figures, is that they always have the engine block, except for the Takara Tomy version, or the Legends version of Deluxe Hot Rod. So that's that. Articulation, his arms aren't that great, especially in the shoulders because of the way they designed them. He's got 360 at the head, but it gets blocked because of his collar piece. He has a double arm bend, what do you call it? Elbow bend. So it bends here and then it bends all the way up. Nothing at the wrist. Goes forward. Well, if you lift that up, forward, and then you can't go back because of the way that is, and bend at the knee, and then swivel at the knee. So yeah, that's okay articulation. For a combiner figure, it's okay. We'll transform this, but we'll just do the trailer first. What you're going to want to do is just kind of wiggle these sections out, and then these pieces come out. They just transform pretty easily. That's all you have to do. Also, especially if you have these already out of the way. Bring that back. And these are going to be his arms. Come to the back here. Kind of fold out these sections here. Untab this red section from the black section. Untab these two sections here. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. We'll bring this up all the way. And then turn this all the way around. Bring in these things right here. Pull down the legs. And pull down the cod piece. Bring back these red heel sections and split the legs. That's going to be some of his torso and mainly his legs. Now this forms the rest of the torso in his arms. Bring these, oh, where do we want to go? Okay, we'll do this. We'll bring down the head and swivel it as if we're going back into vehicle mode. Bring it back up. Bring the shoulders back in. Bend the arms and fold the arms all the way down. Bring the windshield piece all the way back and fold it down. Bring the legs all the way out like he's doing the splits. Rotate them until the back of the legs are at the front. Open up these sections and bring those inside. Like so. Kind of angle these up. Tab these in. At first I thought it was you had to do a trick. No, you just have to plug them straight in. When you first get it, they're probably really tight, but they'll go in pretty easily. There we go. And there's the arms. Then you just bring down the, well, actually, it's a little easier if you have this stuff up. You might as well combine the guns. There's the big gun. And I'll have to use my second tripod. My tall tripod. Okay, now we can see what we're doing. Take this whole section here and all this backpack piece stuff. It all slides into here. And then this little crotch piece right here is gonna clip onto this orange piece. So just slide everything in there and tab it together. And then bring down this. And then just make sure it tabs in all the way. And here we go. And there you have Power of the Prime's Rodimus Prime in his robot mode. And for the most part, it's pretty good. Until you start inspecting some of the fine details of it. I don't like how you can see Hot Rod's hands right here. It's kind of annoying. A lot of people have complained about using Hot Rod's legs as arm articulation. I don't mind it that much. It's okay. What I don't like is how the white sections that become his arms are kind of with the feet. I don't really like that. His arms look pretty good from down here. People complain a lot about the discoloration between Hot Rod's plastics and Rodimus's plastics. I think it's okay. I'm not bothered by it. Ted Spaghetti is dying, everybody. Send help. Please go fund my Patreon. It's down in the link in the description below. I don't like this section. I didn't know this existed until I saw Sabertron.com's pictures at, I think, San Diego Comic-Con, and it showed this off. I was like, it's okay. Let's do articulation. We might want to take his gun out of the way. The gun looks a lot like the G1 toys, where it's very long. He's got movement here at, well, the leg part and here at the shoulder part, so it can go all the way around like so, and it can go in and out. A bend at the elbow and elbow swivel, wrist swivel here. Nothing at the waist, of course. He has head swivel. He's got basically full movement at his legs, and they're on soft ratchets. So they go back and forth, bend at the knee, swivel at the, whatever the frick that is. I'm losing my memory. And he has some toe movement because of the way he transforms. So it's not all that bad in articulation. Now here's his primary gimmick in robot mode. This whole section folds up, and that reveals Rodimus Prime's Matrix of Leadership. And I say Rodimus Prime's because all the matrices are different. They're all different colored. Like Optimus Prime's is the regular colored matrix. Rodimus's matrix is yellow and silver and blue. And it's got light piping in there, but unfortunately my little mini flashlight is dead, so I can't show that off. I'm going to show off how this can be used as some prime armor. Okay, so I have Slug right here, or Slag, I don't know. And this is his prime armor piece. So you just remove that, pull this out, slide this in, and he can use it as prime armor. And there you go. And it's okay. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't have much of an opinion on it. Okay, let's put the matrix back inside where it belongs. It just fits in right there. And that's that. And there's our action pose. And as always, don't believe the news, don't believe the hype. Spaghetti out.